Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am here with the illustrious maven of Lumenswap. It's Jay Sizzle.
Hey, Chak. I'm honored, baby. I'm honored.
Look, in honor of, I happened to get her out on a Friday to film this, and so as we know, she's also the host of Crypto and Cocktails, very, very awesome crypto channel. And so I wanted to do you the honor by having one with you as we go over these questions for the Shak's Lumenswap podcast.
What are you having, Chak?
I'm actually having a mixture of some peach vodka and some strawberry vodka. I think one's a Russian one and the other one is a Absolute.
So your mixer is vodkas.
Yeah. So we're good. We're good. So look, first question's up. And as you guys know, I just want to let you know, make sure you're submitting the podcast questions to either the Discord or the Twitter. You can DM me on both of them, or you can just submit it to the Shak's podcast section on Lumenswap. Make sure to check out Ben and Jen's podcast that they have, or they do their content. Was it weekly now?
Yeah, every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And now we have Glojita, our Reddit manager, and we've actually rebranded to the Lumenswap Show.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Yeah.
So that way they can do all kinds of things during the week and everything too. So I just think it's great. It's awesome. So much going on.
I feel weird that I'm not in on that show, you know? Should I rebrand this to the Lumenswap Show?
Well, yeah, actually, I think all of it's the Lumenswap Show is how it should be, because like we've just opened up those gates. So I feel like it all just like flows in.
We had Glojita on last week and he straight slayed it. We had a really fun time, gave away 2 prizes. And so as we know, the winner of this week gets 1,000 LSP and we can't wait to get started, right?
I love that. Yeah. I can't wait to talk about what's going on right now. Like,
oh my God, the lotto, luckily the lotto just came out yesterday and nobody had time, I guess, to submit questions. Cause like that lottery, I'm shaking in my boots trying to win that thing, you know? So first question, will there be explainers? And this is submitted by Fergal. I think the first week's winner, if I'm not mistaken. So will there be explainers, videos and tutorials coming out when AMMs are released in November, as lots of people in here will need help as they are new to the DeFi space? You want to take that one?
Sure. No, like that's my answer is like, sure.
Yeah. Okay. And that's that. Yeah. Of course. We have an educational suite and Ben on the payroll. Like,
got what you need. No problem. You need explainers? We'll do the explaining.
Yeah, and it's funny because Ben actually came out with a video just not even 2 weeks ago, kind of showing you how to work in liquidity pools and everything outside of it. They weren't branded; they were with other platforms. And so I think he'll brand some with this one. I'm pretty confident that'll happen. How about you?
When you said show you how to work, I just like pictured Miley Cyrus just like getting down on the floor.
Yeah,
just showing you how to work.
That's what I get in my head every time I think of Lumenswap. I'm just like, yeah, like that's my money pile, you know?
It is. It's the money tree, though. I call it the money tree. It really is.
Yeah. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
It is.
Awesome. So this next question is from Rhonda. It came in the Chak Podkast Discord. It says, crypto is very new to me. Just getting to the hang of buying and selling and swapping in a basic Lobster wallet. So how do I make profit as a trader? And how do we use the order book to take best advantage of trading? I just want to build up my LSP. Thank you.
Well, I mean, did she say, wait, first of all, no, this was not your question. Did she say, first of all, she was just coming in though? Because yeah. I think personally, it's best to hodl because I know it's just going to keep going up.
Yeah.
And until you're really down, you know, it's hard. Not everybody's gonna be the Wolf of Wall Street trading, right? So you gotta be careful and you gotta know what you're doing. But I think hodl.
I would agree with you 100%. Statistically, traders are far less likely to make profit over a longer period of time than hodlers. And they did a report on it. I think it came out in Forbes. I'll try to pull it up and drop it in the chat. But because of the trading fees and everything that goes along with it and the volatility, you really need to be super experienced in crypto in order to be trading successfully. There is some arbitrage to be able to take advantage of on the ledger as it sits right now, but we're 2 weeks away from AMMs, right?
Right.
And like we have liquidity pools, then there will be no more arbitrage to take advantage of. And so I would say dollar cost average. If you're brand new, dollar cost average. Every dollar that you get, take X percentage of it, whether it's 1, 2, 5, 10%, and that's how you're going to build up your LSP, not trading it back and forth. Now you might get the trader bonus, but yeah, that'd be about it.
Well, aren't they doing away with that trading bonus though? Because it's just not working out for everyone involved. Like, hey, we did it, but but they're still going to do the hodlers thing. We're still going to get that reward all the time. But it is not everybody can expect to be like, and there's arbitrages everywhere. Do arbitrage something else. Hodl this.
Yeah. And that makes sense as far as getting rid of the trading, but there's just not really any incentive in trading LSP as it sits right now. And so I'm trying to hold, I'm trying to hodl, I'm trying to get, look, this is me, my bag's right behind me. You can't see it because it's locked and keyed in.
You have imaginary bags.
I do. They're full too. You'd be impressed actually.
Your magic internet money.
You like it. All right.
I like it.
And so we're gonna move on to the next question here. All right. So this one comes from Nixon, or it might be Nike Son. Hey, should we be expecting LSP pairing with other coins anytime soon? Because that's going to be very much good for the community. I think this one's a short answer. Yes. Any thoughts on that?
What he said.
Boom. Knock that one on out.
Boom.
Appreciate your question. Okay. This one's a little bit more complex. This comes from Lumenswap, who I just had a great meeting with today. I got to know this guy a little bit better, and in JPEG DAO, we're both on the marketing committee for JPEG DAO. Shout out to JPEG DAO. And we actually shared a stage on Clubhouse the other day as well too. And so this is just really cool. But has there been any interest in the incubation auction client from other projects? If I were interested in auctioning a token through Lumenswap, how would I start that process? I'm not privy to that information. Are you privy to that?
I have not been privy to the auctions. I just know that, the team was going to look into them to make sure they were good projects.
Yeah, I know the process is, our vetting process is going to be stern as far as it goes, but I don't know of any particular projects that have reached out or done any communications as far as with us there. So I'm going to go ahead and err on the side of caution, as I think as we both are. And cheers.
Cheers to that.
We're not privy, right? We're not privy.
We are not privy.
We're not privy. I feel like Bill and Ted's Excellent Journey, just we're not privy. It's hilarious. Okay, cool. So, all right. Last question here. When will I be able to see my NFTs in the Lumenswap wallet? And this is kind of a paired right now. So as it sits right now, I'm not sure. And I think that right now our focus has been, although we did come up with, we did form partnerships with the NFT space as far as it goes, and we had some interactions and activations there. I would say that
soon.
The answer. I would say soon generally, but I do know our focus is on our roadmap. And with the AMMs kind of coming in that launch there, I would say after the AMMs hit. The amount of time that is, but we'll try to get some more information on that. I do hope it's soon because I'm an NFT head, as I know.
Definitely soon. It's definitely soon.
Yeah. Okay. It was definitely soon then.
It has to be soon, or we wouldn't be talking about it.
It has to be. You know what? You're sure right. And so
it wouldn't have even been a topic.
It wouldn't have been a topic.
There
so soon then. Soon.
What else you got?
That's it. Yeah. No, that's not it. So this next one has to do with NFTs as well too. Has it already been designed on Lumenswap, or will it later be added on it? That's weird for me. Will it be possible to market NFTs on Lumenswap, both buying and selling? And is there any plans on having Lumenswap exchange of its own for NFTs?
I'm just gonna say this. Lumenswap will probably do everything you need, and it's probably gonna piss a lot of people off. Yeah,
everything that's to be done, I think we have a lottery. So if I don't be shocked if we have a marketplace that pops up for NFTs, you know, and they tend to want to roll stuff out like like it's almost like surprise, we're doing stuff, you know. It's like, you know, and so as it sits, it's not on the roadmap, but we are engaging heavily with NFTs and we have a lot of interest there. And with the DeFi protocols kind of taking over the NFT space, there's no reason why that wouldn't happen.
And may we add, it's getting a little bit harder and harder and harder. You know what, Chak? Everybody should listen to us months ago on Clubhouse.
Oh my God, yeah.
We had tons of haters, but it's getting harder and harder and harder to join that 10K club.
Yeah.
To get those toddler rewards. Like, you're going to wish that you did. That should be your savings account, like for your kids, not financial advice, of course, but for your family that you lock away. Honestly, like whatever. Lumenswap is not going anywhere. And I, as basically a seed of Stellar, that is what makes me super bullish. And that is also why, like, we have the most fun.
Yeah.
Like, our community has the most fun, right?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I was talking with Glojita about that last week when he was on, and I remember that podcast like it was yesterday. You know, that we raised the price for us market cap wise went up double in that short period of time. We onboarded so many people, and it was just so. But I was getting hate mail all next week, like, oh, you guys are shilling and you're da da da. I was like, this last week or so, I was like, dude. You know, I'm not a gloater. I don't gloat by nature, but I'm just like sitting back like, oh man, because Lumenswap is just in such a prime position in terms of the Stellar network. And it's like, you know, if everybody just listened to all the haters that hated and then went the opposite way, like every time I put out information, look at the haters. If they like it, then don't do it. But if they hate it, do it, right? You'd be good to go. So
Right, because you know then that you're doing something right, and that's just it. It's because you're doing it now, you're doing it first. How is the price going up like this? How is it supported? Like, we're not just in the US, we're not just in England, you know, we're not Russia, we're literally global. Stellar is global. And
yeah.
once people realize and wrap their head around it and understand it, it just becomes more and more evident. Like, you can't stop this train.
No. And so we got just a couple more questions. All right. And so, sir, about the current supply and total supply, how much is the difference and how will it be unlocked or it will stay on the current supply? Can you give us a brief info about the supply, please, on the podcast? I can give you a little roundabout. So the breakdown numbers are this. Total allocation, you have the public sale initially was 12%. You have the team's total being 19%. You have the advisors total being 3%, ecosystem reward at 40%, marketing at 10%, and foundation at 16%. Now, these are all locked. So we know that the total rewards, nice pants. We know that the total rewards are to be unlocked over the course of 10 years. Okay. And we know that the marketing wallet is to be unleashed, I believe, every 3 months at what is the percentage? Every 3 months, 25% per, and the unlock linearly over 1 year for the advisors and 2 years locks, then linearly over 1 year for the team. So that's the breakdown. You can see all that. All I did was to reference that information was to pull up a Google on Lumenswap lock periods, and it shows you everything you needed to know there. So good.
So he Googled that. He just like literally Googled it. You could do the same.
Yeah, but you can't win $1,000. You can't win 1,000 LSP for Googling it. So yeah, I get the point of putting in the question. You know?
Oh, yes. There are so many contests. Like, literally, LSP is falling from the skies. It's like a gift from the gods. It's like,
They do a lot of rewards. They do a lot of rewards, honestly. And so it's kind of ridiculous. And the lottery, dang it. And so we got one more question.
Being alive.
We do need a reward for being alive. I think we have one. It's called the monthly reward.
Yeah, no, that's it.
You just got to be alive with 10K in your pocket. With 10K Lumenswap, you'd be good, you know?
Shit.
That's it. And so we got one more question left, and then we're going to pick one, and then we're going to give away some Lumenswap. So this last question is, okay, how do you see, and this one comes from Sir Cheesley, one of my favorite people here. And it reads,
He's not people, he's a cheese. Let's
he's a
call it
cheese.
what it is. He's
I
a
want
cheese.
stickers, by the way, Sir
And
Cheesley.
we freaking love him.
Yeah, we need stickers. I want my own sticker, flat out, period, ASAP. All right.
Yeah, where's the shock sticker?
It sounds like a sticker.
Oh
So
my
the
God.
question is, how do you see Lumenswap's approach different from other small market cap coins? What intangible aspects of LSP stand out the most? It was good. Thoughts?
We're a small market cap coin.
Ish.
Oh.
she's in shock right now. She's in shock right now. No pun intended. I would say that our team, although we are tangible, what we come up with and the entertainment value that we bring, the educational aspect that we bring is second to none in the Stellar Foundation. I would say the relationships that we've kind of garnered there and the preparation of the dev team, which once again is tangible and not tangible, but I think that the stuff that we haven't uncovered yet, the stuff we haven't put on the roadmap, such as the lottery, is awesome. The creativity of the team, major.
Hell, like this is awesome. Like this is what we're definitely gonna do. But hey, we did it, so we have some extra time on our hands. Like I love that, right?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I think the utility that we bring as a program, we're off the wall. You never know what you're going to get with Lumenswap, but you know you're going to get what they told you you were going to get. And I think that is something that a lot of people can't follow through on. I think another intangible is that socially, we have the social equity inside the fintech space in Stellar. Like the social equity belongs to us. 30,000 followers on Twitter. We have our just hit 5,000 holders. Like we're doing work. People know who we are. We've got a up and coming medium, our subreddit. I mean, we're everywhere that you need to be at. And I think that we are very visible between all the mediums that it kind of puts us in that position of being like Big Daddy, like, hey, you guys want to come play? It's like, yeah. Not that we're, not interoperable. We want you all to be on the same space, same page. Boom, let's get it. And somebody has to be the leader in this thing. I think that we're in prime position to do it. We're going to be definitely extending reach to other programs and projects, but we want to show that we are able to hold that space for people. So
Shock, I can tell everybody, Shock is the one who got me into Lumenswap. Like Shock and Moby. Seriously, I wouldn't be like part of the team if you didn't get me involved. And I am so grateful for that. Like, thank you.
Girl, I appreciate it. Like I couldn't think of anybody else. Moby introduced me to you, and I was so glad when you guys formed a partnership, and I just formed one too, and I was like, man, like this is cool. We're working for the same squad now, I was like, man, this is dope. This is how stuff comes together. So that was such a long time ago too, right? Like, and now
thank you though for that.
Yeah. Of course, I got you. I got you.
I know you do. What they've done so far is amazing. And seriously, though, like my gratitude for so long. Seriously, like you're the best. I appreciate you.
We're almost at the crossroad now. We got 2 weeks, 2 weeks tops till AMMs roll out. It's time to really party now. Like everything else has been like it's been just super chill. It's been a warm up, stretching before the game. And now they're about to, the kickoffs coming, tailgating. We've been tailgating the whole time. And now we are getting ready to actually enter the stadium and go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So we got to pick a winner. What was your favorite question?
Probably like the third one.
The third one. What was the third one? I love that. Let's see what the third one was. I told you we were going to one take Charlie this thing, and I think we've just about accomplished that. The third question would be.
There was a second, HODL.
The second. Oh, yeah. I do like that question. Because a lot of people are probably wondering about that trading issue. Yeah, I like that question for sure, actually. Because I like the answer more than the question, but I like the question. Because I feel a lot of people are trying to trade in the space when they don't need to, and it was HODL. So just to reemphasize, you're the winner of this week, and way to go. Rhonda, new to the space. You don't have to trade to get your bag full anymore because you just won 1,000 LSP. So that's how you stack it on up, girl. Stacking on
Congrats, sister. Congrats.
Last words?
Yes, Chak, I want you to ask the Magic 8 Ball a question. Clearly, it has to be yes or no. So I want you to ask it something.
Will Lumenswap reach $1 by the end of the year? That's probably a little soon.
Lumenswap to $1. It is certain. It's never been wrong. I will tell you one thing. I don't bust this out often, and it has never been wrong.
Well, it's an 8 ball, of course not. Duh.
Never been wrong. It is certain. Lumenswap to $1, end of the year.
Everybody pack your bags. All I got for you is just pack your bags. We are almost there. November 3rd. If you haven't bought a ticket for the lottery, buy a ticket. If you haven't sent Vlad a message or just gave him a shout out, tell him how good of a job he's doing. Compliment everybody in the community. I'm going to definitely be urgent to be on the special guest, be appearing as a special guest on the Lumenswap show featuring the other 3 counterparts of mine. I love you guys. I love this project to death, and it's just been unreal. And so I'm so glad to have you on this week. Thank you so much for popping in.
Thank you, Chak. You always make the world a better place. Like,
seriously.
All the good vibes, man.
Hey. All right, lady. Talk to you later.
Peace out.
Bye.